Hey everyone, Graham from Loudwire here, and it's Wikipedia fact or fiction time with my special guest, the legendary Wee Man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm very good. I'm very excited for the new movie,
You haven't
February
seen it
4th.
yet?
No, not yet. I've seen all three, all the point fives. I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming.
Nice. Cool, man. Thanks.
So let's get this thing started. Okay.
Okay.
Because I check with all my guests, Jason Shannon Acuna, born in Pisa, Italy.
Yes.
That's all true. Okay, they do
True.
get that wrong sometimes. It says on Wikipedia that, of course, all the Jackass fans know Big Brother magazine. It said that you were actually the subscription manager for Big Brother. Is that
Yeah. Yep. I
that's
was.
true?
It didn't last too long because I wasn't really good at it.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
this sort of leads me to another thing that I read was that one time the Big Brother magazines got mixed up with Taboo, where the Big Brother subscribers were sent porn, and those who subscribed to Taboo got Escape magazine. Was that indeed your fault, being the subscription manager?
No. I was subscription manager way before that. I was a subscription manager during the time when it was at World Industries,
Okay,
and that fault happened when the magazine got sold to Larry Flint. So
gotcha.
Larry Flint and their subscriber like area, so they do a whole different thing. They did it as like a promotional gag, which it got
Yeah.
to like get it known that he has Big Brother now.
Damn, so you think they did that on purpose, just to as like a
Totally,
publicity stunt?
yeah, totally.
Oh,
But it
genius.
worked out perfect because the Big Brother magazine that happened was the cover I was on. So I had a full interview because of my pro spotlight for Dogtown, being on Dogtown in Big Brother, and that just was in the transition where we were also filming the pilot for Jackass. So it all like morphed together and came together that way.
All right, so it says on Wikipedia that you were in the music video for Delinquent Habits Tres Delinquentes.
Yep.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
right. So that was before Jackass and all that stuff. So tell me about like what your life was back then and how you end up in a music video. Of
Uh, I knew Sendog from Cypress Hill,
course.
and he was in Delinquent Habits, and I think he mentioned it to him, like, hey, let's get Wee Man dressed up as like in a sombrero and like a little Mexican dude, and have him skate on top of the bar. And they contacted me, and I said, no problem.
We all remember the show Armed and Famous, right?
Yeah.
So it says on Wikipedia that you legitimately were sworn in as a reserve officer in the police.
Yes, I still can go back and just redo my time and still become a police officer. My badge number is 310. It's in Muncie,
Oh,
Indiana, and they still have my picture on the wall.
that's so nuts. Like that's such a I remember how big that show was first,
Yeah,
like everyone was watching it. And then it was such like a precursor to let's make TV as ridiculous and surreal and like
it was about during that time. But what was fun was the talent that was on it. It's me,
yeah.
Jack Osborne, um, I can't think of his name. Played Punch on Chips.
Hmm.
Latoya Jackson, and then an ex Miss America girl.
I remember Trish Stratus was on it from
Yes.
WWE.
Oh, that's her. Yeah.
I remember she got that's the one moment I remember. It was her getting tased and
Oh, that was everybody's favorite moment.
that was everybody's favorite moment for sure. But
Yeah.
like when you're there filming for that show, like is there ever like a power hungry moment of just like holy crap, I can kind of do whatever I want. Like what were the real limitations there?
There wasn't really any power hungry moments, but we pretty much could do whatever we want. The first time going out, like, because it was at night, and we
Mhm.
pulled people over, the feeling that I made people nervous, like in their car, like, what did I do? Da, da, da. I'm like, oh, don't worry. Your tags are out or your brake light's out. Not going to give you a ticket this time, but go ahead. Just wanted to give you a warning. It was a weird feeling to have like that control. And then I always felt bad because I hated that position of being in when I got pulled over. So
Yeah,
I knew what it was. So I tried to always ease the tension.
that's awesome. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
some Elvis Presley shit for real.
Yeah.
So it says on Wikipedia that in 2019, you sold most of your possessions and decided to live and travel in a Mercedes Sprinter van, and you did that for 11 months.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah. It
Okay.
actually happened in 2018. So I believe
Okay.
the date's wrong.
Okay. A little
So,
bit of
yeah. It was
fixing.
November 1st, 2018. I was
Okay.
actually supposed to move to Canada and buy this big piece of land and make it like
Oh,
my own fun area. But it started becoming winter, and this owner didn't want to sell because he didn't want to move in the snow. But I went and then sold my house, like, and it sold quick. So I was kind
yeah.
of stuck. So I figured out this is kind of a good little time in life to kind of switch things up and change it around.
I guess this was before COVID and all that,
Oh,
but
way before.
for sure. But
Yeah.
how was life living on the road for such a long
It was
time?
actually pretty fun. It was like being on a summer road trip just year round, going to different places, skating different skate parks in different states, camping near the beach. It was very freeing, and it really made me realize that you don't need much material stuff in life to be happy. And I was just like, you know what? I really don't need much. I'd rather be free and happy than have all these material things and be in debt.
Yeah, well, it says on Wikipedia, of course, Jackass Forever. It says that you guys only got to film for about a week because COVID-19 hits and shut everything down.
No, we filmed for a while.
You filmed for okay,
Yeah,
longer
so
than
we started 2019, December of 2019, did a test thing. Paramount loved it. Started filming in January for a couple weeks. And then February 12th, right around there, we took a break. And it was supposed to be a week and a half on our own schedule. And right then, COVID hit. And so then we're like, okay, we're going to get another 2 weeks. And we got like 3 weeks off where I was like, oh man, my body can heal now. And then it turned into 7 months.
was it difficult just like sitting and having all these ideas in your mind going, man, I just wish I could go film these right now.
At times, but you know
Okay.
what? It came to where there was a big enough stack of ideas that the guys were ready to like, all right, let's push record.
So it says on Wikipedia that Shaq is once again in Jackass Forever. Is that true?
No,
No, Shaquille O'Neal is not in Jackass Forever. Okay,
no,
Wikipedia is wrong there.
there's a fiction comment.
For sure. I was gonna ask, like, oh my God, are we gonna get the Shaq humping again after
No,
20?
no Shaq this time.
Would have
There
been
is a lot of celebrity appearances, but he's
hmm,
not one. I wish. He's a cool
bummer.
dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
it would have been a good sequel. And last question for you today. Uh, it says on Wikipedia that you said that out of all the Jackass movies, that this one is the one that hurt the most.
It was.
Hmm.
This was the one I got more pain in. And reason being is all the other ones we got to do like funny, cute things in between the pain. There was no funny or cute bits I did. They were all straight to pain because
Oh.
of COVID. So like we would be doing funny, cute, like, public reaction bits, and we couldn't really do that this time.
Speaking of reactions, just one more thing. I gotta say that I think the greatest reaction I've ever seen in my life on a piece of footage is you as the Oompa Loompa, and then you go past the guy with the cigarette, and he looks and he exhales in the cigarette. I think that's the greatest reaction I've ever seen in like the age of reaction videos.
Yeah.
Best one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Everybody talks about that one. That is a
That's
good one.
That one's gold. All right, man. Well, thank you so much again for your time. Again, everybody, Jackass Forever, February 4th. I'll be seeing it as soon as possible. You should see it too. And thank you very much, Wee Man.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
You.